Okay, cool. We're live. Okay. We can just act like we're dancing because I didn't have any music in the background. Do, 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 do. Yeah.
Hey, hey. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, ladies.
Up?
It looks like today
Hey.
we in a ladies panel.
Right. Hey guys, welcome back to Die Chai Radio. Right now, today I am your host. Me, Nina, we'll all introduce ourselves. The boys are not here today, so this is kind of a girls panel tonight. So we're gonna do our best holding up the show. We have a new artist that we're going to feature today. We got a lot going on for y'all. But first, let's introduce the group like we always do. Y'all go
All
ahead.
right, cadets, you already know you're rocking with your girl Combat Pretty, and make sure you go follow, like, and share and subscribe everywhere. Combat Pretty.
All right.
Yep. Hey, it's Mocha, and you can find me on Instagram at Mocha Vadu.
Hey y'all, it's Kayla. You guys can find me on Instagram at Kayla Moan. Y'all just see my pictures today because that's all I got today.
Girl,
Yes,
we all been there. Now we
right,
all been
right. We
there.
all been
Okay,
there.
not ready to show up for nothing. Okay,
Exactly,
I'm
exactly.
here though.
My pictures.
Yep, and that's all that matters.
And I'm your girl Nina. Y'all know who I am. Follow me, Nixie underscore Gabriella. I think I can put the banners in. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was gonna be hosting today, so just you guys are gonna have to just bear with me while I'm still just figuring out how to do all of the technical stuff. But yes, we are here. We're happy to be here, and we are excited for a full show. Now,
And look at how
before
fast she learned.
I got it. I got y'all. I got
Girl
y'all.
power.
Right, exactly. See. So before we pop in and throw our new guests and ask them some good questions, let's just play a little bit of his music. Okay, okay. So let's get it started.
Five.
Oh, I'm figuring it out. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, okay. Now everyone, just let me know if you can hear it. Okay.
I think everybody might have to mute themselves.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, does everyone
And
want to
let's
mute?
get that full screen.
Yeah.
Nina, why would you mute yourself? We can't hear.
I'm sorry. When Kayla said mute, I was like, oh, everybody mute. Okay. Yep, I understand what you're saying, even though I can't hear you because you're muted. But yes, let's go for it. I will restart.
And don't forget to turn that microphone up, that speaker that's down there.
I got you. Yep.
Damn, game, you tweaking on the beat. Big pull, I don't mistake me for the young OG. Pull up old Chevy with the rims from 4G. You see the diamonds and they want to have an orgy. Oh, say she wants a wood, tell her meet me by the double tree. Had to upgrade, try time my plug is double me. Pull up for the load, all the money with a cup of tea. Loose cannon, my girl, in a cup of me. Yellow gold, matte, black strap, I'm a bumblebee. Two hoes go for four, but they tell me three is company. Can't fall on my pedestal, can't Humpty Dumpty me. Face real good, Cali plug, trust some pong on me. Sloppy drunk with a sloppy knot, I got some rum in me. Always got a strap, like I born with a gun in me. Papa not have been unleashed the fun in me. Mama only son, F them has got the sun in me. Ops can't get me up the head, the niggas keep on humming me. Want a baby taller than she said come in me. Rap up come get me with cat, cause you drumming me. Fight, yeah, bitch, I'm bread, cause I'm honey shit. My bars over his head, that's how I punish it. Daddy was a big gun, man, son of a gun in it. OPS, full pocket full, lump sum in it. They want me bring out the demon, let me summon it. Black still hungry after 30, put the drum in it. Dead prezi babies in my pockets like I coming in. Self-defense, man dead, why you trouble him? Sex plus sex, make 12, bring a dozen in. Show up at his house like, but you owe me how I puzzle him. Gas price high, 93, Chevy guzzling. Don't top, run out of gas, put the oven in. Front door locked, yet still man running in. You talking money and you broke, why you button in? But man still hungry, put some mutton in. She got a done up and replay, now I stutter. Switch dice done broke, I like a man, bring a cutter in. Only money tag me boy, why you uttering? Big jet diamonds got me underwater like a submarine. Chain dancing on my neck and it's sounding like a tambourine. Want me to put her on the camera, hand him camera. After we fuck, I fill her up with good gas. Cumberland. Sloppy drunk, stumbling. Trying to pick the lock like let me get a spit and elegant on the beat. You could never catch me. Cut the rice up, junkie tell me bag it up and put the crumbles in. Big collar plug late, let me get a double in. New bitch, pull up on my ex, I got the rumbling.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
That was good.
That was actually really
That was awesome.
That was pretty good.
I like
for today, for the back to school.
Choice of-
Like, 'cause I know a lot of guys that's living in America, probably his heritage is just in Americans. We're gonna be rocking with that too, because we like culture. So that was just like fly. That was perfect in time for back to school, because I know that's what the boys gonna be all thinking about, ladies.
But I think it is time that we finally introduce our guests into the stream. Let's give a big round of applause for Big Toledon.
Big Toledon.
Woo, woo, woo.
Hello, hello.
I enjoyed that.
We loved your
I really-
music.
Even though I was following you, I was looking at you on the gram, but still, like, to actually hear that, like, I heard that was
Mhm.
I fucked with that.
Thank you.
Your delivery is real nice. Real nice.
Very well.
Glad to be here.
Okay.
And I thought that was one of the dopest things was you kept the rhythm in the music. Like, a lot of people they'll go with their vibe, but they forget to make you dance. That's the most important thing. If you can make us dance or whatever, then we can play your shit all day. We can play it when we in the car. We can play it when we first get up. It's gonna make us dance. We gotta dance. I'm sorry, we gotta dance.
Mm-hmm.
The bars were fire. Like, yo, I liked it. It was good stuff. Does anyone have any interview questions or anything they want to ask?
Why the name Big Toledon? What that mean?
Okay, so we're gonna start with the name. So I'm from the island of Tortola. First of all, that's in the Virgin
Wait,
Islands.
say that again for us. It's Tola.
It's Tortola. Tortola.
So
Ah.
Tortole. Tortola. Did I say it right?
Nice. Tortola. You said it right, but you ain't
L.A.
said it right. But you said it right though.
Okay. All right, bet. Go ahead, keep telling.
That's where the Tola name come from. You know, that's where I grew up and stuff. But I don't know if you know what a Don is.
Of course, we know what a Don is.
But the big is like, you know, I used to play basketball, and big is like the guy who stand up in the paint that would not let you get to the basket is the guy we would consider as big in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So
Like
big,
hard in the paint. We know about that hard in the paint. We talk, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? So big to me is like just going hard for what's mine on a protection type of level.
I get it now. So it's basically like your homeland is Tola, so like Big Tola Don. Like, I'm big. I ain't just Tola regular Don. I'm Big Tola Don. Okay. You know what I mean? I ain't any old Tola Don. I'm Big Tola Don. Okay.
Big as
Yes.
And you say you're from the Virgin Islands?
Yeah, the Virgin Islands. Nah, there's British Virgin Islands and there's U.S. Virgin Islands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually from the British Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I was raised basically in both, but I was born and raised mostly in Tortola, which is in the British, you know. But we do use U.S. money. That's a question that everybody always asks. You guys,
Because U.S. money good everywhere. Money good everywhere, no matter where you go. Whether it's
Right.
U.S. money, European money good everywhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Money never lets you down.
Mm-hmm.
It's good everywhere.
but yeah, that's where I grew up, and I'm based in West Palm Beach right now, West Palm Beach, Florida.
So you're in Florida.
West
Okay,
Palm
that
Beach.
makes
Well, I'll
sense.
be
I
there
lived
in
in
2 weeks.
Orlando before I moved out here to Atlanta.
Oh, that's what you used to say?
I used to live in Orlando, yeah, but now I live in Atlanta. I lived all over the U.S. Like I said, I was in the military.
Okay. But yeah, that's where I grew up. So you know, when I rap, you hear my accent a bit, and that's where it comes from.
Mm.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And like, when did you start? When did you start music? And did it start with music? Was there anything before this? Tell us a little bit about you.
You.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, the first time I experimented with music was there's a genre of music in the islands called calypso. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that,
Yes.
Yes,
but
we did.
I think I was like 10 or 9 or something. I was actually in a calypso competition type of thing. I didn't get into it myself. My mom thought it was a good idea, and then someone wrote the song and got the beat and stuff like that. And that was actually my first time ever, you know, messing with music. And I was like 10 or 9 or something. And then
Friend, did you
after
say your
that,
mom told you to do it?
well, basically it was no one on the island. Like there was no junior. It was actually a junior calypso. No
That's
one
so
there was
sweet.
doing it. No, so that was actually the first year of, and I don't even think it happened again. But
I'm just saying, shout out to mom for inspiring her son to
Yeah.
actually live in his destiny.
and then after that, nothing really happened until like 3-4 years ago. A guy said, "Man, I gotta come." I went, and then I've been doing it ever since.
Nothing was the same.
Mhm.
Hey, I mean, good stuff. Good stuff.
So,
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
all right.
So
Anybody
what do
else?
yeah. So what do you bring different to the industry?
I
of-
swear I was just about to ask that.
I love that.
Oh, she was
I did-
saying, what do you bring to the industry differently? Like,
Oh, well, definitely my accent. Definitely some island flavor.
not the island flavor.
Don't put the
Mhm.
sauce
Right,
in there.
please. Okay.
Yeah, definitely
Season
not
the game for us then.
the Virgin
Yeah.
Islands. Huh? What you say?
Season the
Make
game
sure you
for us then.
season us real quick. Give us a shout out. Give Data Radio a shout out right now.
Mhm.
Shout out to Dietary Radio.
But wait a minute, who we getting a shout out from?
Big Toladan, the
All
original.
right, we'll put it all together. We need the whole thing.
Yeah.
Shout out-
Right.
But yeah, definitely some
We still
island.
ain't get our shout out, y'all. We need it in one phrase so that way we can use it and crop it and everything.
Okay,
right?
okay.
We
Okay.
waiting for the sauce. We want the big. You said
Okay.
you put the authenticity sauce on. We want to hear it. All one sentence.
Shout out to Die Heart Radio from Big Toladan, the biggest than the original one. Die Heart Radio, tap in.
Yeah.
We got that spice for y'all.
I know that's right.
Mhm.
Tap in. You heard him.
But yeah, y'all heard about the Virgin Islands already? Oh,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
I mean, America, like we definitely know about. We ain't the smartest
Exactly.
people
We
in the
know
world,
about
but we know
we
about
we
all
know
the
a little
places
bit.
in the world.
We know about all that. We
Look,
be
we
the
ain't the
ones going
smartest
down
people,
there.
but we know about all the places in the world.
Yeah.
okay.
But
We
if
might
you
not
would
know
like to
about, like,
tell
you know
us
what I mean,
more
the small.
about
We might not know
where you
about
grew up. Tell us how
what
it
you
was,
say,
how it inspired.
Talola.
Okay, wait. Both y'all talking at the
Oh,
same
sorry,
time.
baby.
Pick
Oh,
one.
sorry.
Pick one.
Go ahead, Mocha. My bad.
I was asking him to tell us about your culture and how it was and how inspirational it was for you to include it into your music.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't say that I make the type of music that my culture makes, because like I said, they make, like, there's something called fungi music, right? Which is
Mhm.
kind of like calypso, but fungi music is more using like drums and stuff that you could make. Like they would wash and dry it out and then take a hair pick and then make it like and then take a banjo, a ukulele and stuff like that. You
Oh
know
my
what I
gosh,
mean?
I love that.
Yeah, that was a lot of the music that I grew up listening to. I also grew up in church. You know what I'm saying? So I actually was in the choir.
Oh.
in church. Yeah, so you know,
Let's do
but I don't know the where I get my influences from. I would just say me, but it is a bit of that, and that plays into everything. But I'm just coming with my own type of sauce. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own type of big tolerant sauce on the market soon. You ask me what I'm bringing to the industry. I might have a big tolerant sauce that might be coming.
Oh, the big tolerant sauce.
Mm.
Not the pink sauce.
Wait,
Oh
so
yeah,
wait,
not the
just
pink
because
sauce.
you
Be
just said the
careful.
big
Be careful. Right.
Just because you just said the big Toledon sauce, I would say, being as though our topic really is back to school and college, back to college. If you was in college, give me 5 things you would take to college. You telling all the homies to take to college.
Wait,
The baby Toledons.
wait. How about you ask me first? Am I in college?
Are you in college, big Toledon?
Oh man, come on, man. No, I'm not in college though. But,
He's like, nah.
Come on, bruh. Come on. You know I'm educated, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just make sure you know what you're doing, because a lot of people might change their majors and then end up they don't need this class for the thing that they actually want to do, and then they get stuck in a loan and all type of thing. Just really know what you want to do with your future before you go to school and take out a loan, and then you having to end up paying back something and working a job you don't want to work and can't find a job in your field and stuff like that. Just know what you really want for your future.
All right, so I'm gonna use that as, because that's kind of not what I asked, but it is. So I'm gonna use that as good mindset. I said 5 actual physical things you can take to school. So I'm gonna just use it as one, which is a good mindset. Come on.
A plan.
To school? Okay.
A plan.
A good mindset. Okay.
Because you said the Toledon sauce, I thought that was gonna be the first thing you taking to school, the sauce. But all right, but instead you saying the good mindset, we rocking with it number uno. Yeah, let's get 2.
Okay. You're gonna take a positive mindset, a learning mindset.
I see physical things. You ain't got no clothes. You ain't got nothing. Shit. You got all this mindset. You ain't got to get no
physical. I thought you. Okay.
You ain't got to get no pussy.
Okay, on the physical thing. Okay. 5 physical things that you got to take back to school when you go. Okay, you gotta have a brush. We talking about sauce. We gotta. I ain't on point right now. You gotta have a brush with you. That's one. That's one. 2.
All right, so we got 1, a brush.
You gotta have a brush. 2, you gotta have you a portable charger.
I know that's right.
Facts.
So right. Like
This getting good, bro.
You gotta have a
getting good. Number 3.
The brush came back with the portable charger.
You can still throw that mindset in there. You gotta have that good mindset.
Yeah, I thought that.
You gotta have a plan.
Because that's a physical fucking thing, bro.
Shoot. You better bring your.
So we got the brush, we got the brains, the brush, the charger,
some cologne.
Yes, some cologne.
Yes, you gotta be smelling.
Yes, not the cologne.
Girl, we love some cologne and no nigga with some waves.
Spray them down, and they
spray
must
them down and brush them
they
up.
Must see.
Love is even better when you got a charger because my phone is about to die.
Look, that cologne is for all them kids.
All right, come on.
So we got
brains,
with
the brush.
5.
They musty.
You feel me? And
wait, what was number 5?
What's number 5?
We gonna go with something on number. Okay, so you gotta have some type. I'll go with some gum.
Yes.
Some gum.
Yes.
Personal
hygiene is
everything.
This dude got the wavest drip, but he smell good.
Yeah,
he smell good and shit, and he's smart.
And we got the brains. Yeah.
And the brains. And don't forget about that charger.
Yeah.
And don't forget that charger, babe.
That charger will get you a lot of love out here. What? You
got okay, my phone's dying. Look, the charger done got a lot of bad chicks to be your friend. For real.
Literally, and then don't
my phone's been dying a lot of times.
Literally, and then don't let you smell good. And then my charger dying and you smell good. Now that's a conversation. Like, oh, okay, I like that. What you wearing? That's that mindset though. Like, I like the way you think.
Yeah, he said first you start with the brains, then you gotta brush it. Then you gotta charge him up. Then you gotta spray him down.
Spray it down. Then you coming with the.
You gotta make sure that when you talk to them,
And then you
the
pop the
gum,
gum
you need
in and
fresh
you
breath.
straight.
Yeah, you straight.
You straight.
Real.
Out the door.
That's how you get it. That's the way
I ain't gotta
that
talk about what you got on because you just gotta rock it right. You know,
literally.
you gotta rock it right.
You just
But-
gotta rock it
He
right.
said
Exactly.
that's the
Yeah, once you
That's
got
the
all that, you come how you come.
that's what it takes to get her right there. Mm-hmm.
All right,
I
now
like that. His was good. Nobody like. I feel like nobody else would have put it that way. I thought it was dope.
for
Exactly.
real, I
I
respect.
feel like Mo. We should have let him. We need to make a clip of that. That was hilarious for back
Yeah.
to school.
All right, well, bringing it back to Big Toledon. Do you have any advice you would give to new upcoming artists? Because I mean, you out there, you're doing what you're doing. You know, you trying to get your followers up. What would you say to somebody who's just starting in the industry?
Back to what I was saying is that just know what you want, and once you know what you want, just keep pushing and going in that direction and working towards what you want, and don't really listen to what people saying, because a lot of people would, you know, you hear a lot of things. Oh, this. Oh, you just trying to this. Oh, you trying to be. You might hear. Oh, you trying to have all the females. Oh, you just trying to do. And then you might have some people hating on you when you just actually trying to get somewhere in life.
If you
You
was
know-
trying to get all the females, trying to get
The female.
but were you trying to get all the females?
I was about to say because he sounded like he was snitching on himself, didn't he, lady?
No.
They be
Like,
saying you
is that-
trying to
is
get
that
all
what
the
you trying
females, but you're just trying to get somewhere in life. We heard you, friend.
I thought the music better, but now it sounds like you trying to get the females. Like I want to know, like
Because we
that
did hear the music.
females. Because
The
that
music-
little five things that you bring into school already sound like you get it because it sound like it work, and now you know you got the music. So I want to know, like, you working on the females?
I'm just kind of more focused on my goals. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, I got a better
focused,
way to put
for
that
real.
because I love this question because we're all working on our goals. Is your target audience females? Because I see that your music is kind of geared
Well, I
towards
think a better question would be, who is your target audience?
him.
Everyone, like I told you guys.
Oh, that's too big. That's too broad. Ain't nobody. Yeah, that means you fuck with everybody. Don't nobody fuck with everybody.
You got the oldies in the back.
That, but I just got
Claim
something.
your set, bro. Claim your set.
I got something for every crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you guys in the backstage, if I knew I was being interviewed by all females, I would have played a song for the ladies.
Okay.
But I did not have that knowledge before.
Okay, we didn't know either. So
Like the face he had, he stuck
we
with
didn't know either. So it's all right.
But I do make some music for everybody. It's not just for the female. I make for your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. You know?
it.
Hey, good stuff. Good stuff.
Don't play with it, stay with it.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Well, concluding the interview, any last questions you guys want to ask, or any last big advice you want to give us, Big Toledon?
I want to know if you had the opportunity to get signed by a label, which label will it be and why?
Or would you get signed by a label? Or would you go and stay independent?
Period.
Honestly, I'm kind of more. I would sign a publishing deal, but as a record label, we would kind of got to. I don't know, because I be seeing too many things, and you know, I be doing my research a lot, and I be just seeing too many stuff going on. And if we on my terms, it doesn't really matter who I sign to. You know what I'm saying? Because once we agree to this paper here that this is what's going on, if it's gonna go on with you, it's gonna go on with him, it's gonna go on with whatever that, you know what I'm saying? So a preference, I wouldn't say that I have a specific preference, but you know, I do got some standards in mind that, you know, I don't want to discuss right now.
Okay, because I was about to ask what's those standards, because I want to know. Also, do you play any instruments?
Yeah, because you was talking about those untraditional instruments. Do you be playing a pick or something?
play the piano.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
I don't know what happens. You know, sometimes you start something. You just don't. You know,
I'm
when you're.
sure you'll pick it back up again. It just takes time. It's a
Yeah.
season.
Right. Big Toledon on the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I also used to play the bass guitar in high school,
Mm-hmm.
but I just didn't.
I tried to teach myself to play the guitar.
I couldn't get jiggy like how I get jiggy on the beat with the bass guitar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't.
I taught myself the guitar in school a little bit too, and I just literally just couldn't get the full concept of it either. I had a book, y'all, because my mom wasn't really like real giving of the internet back in the day. So this was like she was stingy with the internet, so I had a book with it, y'all. So yeah, I ain't learned that much.
Feel that.
I got a book coming real soon. I ain't finna give out too much details on it, but I got a book coming.
That's good. I would like to ask you another question then. So I remember you just said, recap, you said that it's going to be a big Toledon sauce. And now you're saying you got a book coming. So is this book on cooking, or what is the book on? And also, what is some other products that we should future expect? And you don't got to drop all of you, but from the Big Don Toledon.
I definitely got some merchandise coming. I do got some shirts coming. I do have Only Money Count is my, you know what I'm saying, my clothing line. I'm in the process.
Only money count? That's true. Only money does count.
Sure do.
In the process of gathering some graphic images and stuff like that for that and stuff like that. And as for the book, it's just gonna be a lot of it's gonna be the ingredients for the sauce.
I know that's right.
It's gonna be the ingredients for the sauce.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we ain't trying to do the pink sauce. Sorry. We ain't having no more of those mishaps, please.
Yeah, because we don't need no Big Don Tola sauce, and it's 3 different
Get it
shades of the
FDA
Don Tola.
Dude,
This ain't no
already tried to
Trinity
do
sauce.
rainbow. They already got green out.
Mess
So,
in a half.
Big Toledon
One
sauce.
more question.
one more question.
Big Toledon sauce in stores near you pretty soon.
Pretty soon. I know. I like the lean up though. It was the lean up for me. It was the lean up with the arm.
Right, it was
Pulled
it
up
was
on us with it.
coming. Like it's coming. Okay.
Soon. Okay,
Coming.
soon.
Right. Like
Soon.
shoot, I'm with it.
Strong armed us with it.
Kayla, what was your question?
So you're an entertainer, an author, and an entrepreneur. Is there anything else that you want to put under your belt?
I mean, there's a couple things I do want to put under my belt. Yes, there's a couple things that I'm working on in my private life, some certificates and stuff like that. And there are also a couple things that I do have under my. I'm a mechanic.
Okay.
That's good.
Not
You
the
know what I'm
Lena.
saying?
She said, "Good with your hands." Oh, okay.
Oh,
We rolling.
real good with my hands.
We stay rolling.
Gotta stay rolling. He can change the tire. He said
Okay, we rolling on to some better shit. Forget the tire, girl. He can look under the hood.
That was great.
Engines. We doing motor swaps, right?
Look, that's what I'm about to say. He can go under the hood, honey. He ain't just on the side. He ain't just buy you some shoes.
But he told me he was rolling.
Still Jahar.
He doing them oil changes. I see. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Put your
He just get you
cuticles in
some
the camera.
shoes, girl. He ain't just walk with you.
Huh?
He
also
put something inside you.
Ooh.
You know.
He just walk with you.
Okay, we're trying to keep it.
Now you're pushing it.
Let's rewind PG-13. Come on.
Right. What does he always say? Oh, PG-13.
My bad, ladies. I got a lot of different shows I do.
It's okay. Y'all know I'm the crazy.
You know, Combat Pretty host everywhere.
I'm just trying to be
Combat
Z
Pretty
today,
be hosting
okay?
over here. Combat Pretty host over there. Combat Pretty everywhere.
Right.
Combat Pretty.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just not prepared.
I wasn't either. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see
I
it.
did not. I was like,
That was a whole left, right hook. Right there.
I cleaned my joke up with because mine was just, he can change the tires.
All the jokes can't be clean. things are only as good as the villain, girl. Let's be honest. If you watch a movie, the hero's only good if the villain's bad. Let's
That
be
is very
real.
true.
That's very
Mhm.
true.
That's very
Girl, I
true.
can't be regular boring.
If the villain ain't bad, the hero ain't got nothing to exercise.
We
his
just don't know his point of view. Thank you. We just never heard his point of view or her point of
That's
view.
very factual.
That's why I say, baby, things only as good as the villain.
I know that's right.
Yes.
It's only as good as how mad you can go.
Well, I think we're about ready to start talking about this back to school stuff.
Yeah, let's do it. So, since we already asked Toledon the question of what we would bring back to school, what would you guys bring to school on your first day for all the new people?
Can I go first?
Go,
Sure.
honey.
Go ahead.
I want a hoodie or a blanket. I gotta. I'm always cold.
Continue.
I gotta have my AirPods because I don't know, anxiety be kicking my butt sometimes. So I need my music. I gotta have a bag of snacks because I snack everywhere I go.
Facts. Blanket, hoodie, snacks, and
My charger.
your charger. There you go.
Gotta have my charger on me.
I don't need no
Oh,
charger.
we lost both of them.
All right, so look, what I'm gonna say you gotta have is, for me, it's gonna be you gotta have your hair done.
Yes.
Cause I don't go nowhere without my hair done, honey. I gotta have some fresh outfits. You know, I'm a materialistic bitch. Okay, look, it gotta be about the hair, the clothes, look, your shoes gotta be right. Now, and I'm gonna go with the hygiene gotta be on point.
Hygiene gotta be right.
And you gotta have a banging ass book. I'm talking about a banging book that draw everybody's attention. I'm not bringing no charger because I need to borrow Don Tola charger, and I'm not bringing.
And you also just get some gum from him too, cause you know.
Facts, honey, I'm not bringing nothing to school. But
I hate having to pass out my gum.
In a good book.
A good book.
In a good book.
Speaking of good books, you
notes
got
and numbers.
You got any
notes
good
and
books you
numbers.
can pass out to us? What's your favorite book right now?
Yep.
The Book of the Dead.
Oh. I'm gonna have to check that out. What's that about? Like, you know, for me,
it's like the Egyptian Bible.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's all the writings and the plates that's on the wall of the pyramid. I'm actually grabbing for you guys real quick.
Yep. Well, while she gets back,
it's right across there.
Oh, dang! Dang. I didn't even get started. But as you guys can see, the Book of the Dead, that's something that you should definitely be reading, especially if you are African American or if you're not. It's just something that you need to read and be cultured on. It's very important that we keep our education just on point and learn
against me in the presence of God.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a dope book, you guys. I'm actually, my crazy self be reading all types of books. And I'm reading this one too, The Meaning of Masonry.
So she gonna have all
You're not even supposed to read this book, y'all. It's like, it was in a thrift shop or whatever. But it's not, this book is not supposed to be, it's supposed to be only in the Masons.
Not you unlocking the secret code.
The Vortex, honey. The Codex and the Vortex. I love that type stuff. I hope that we have a lot of kids going to school and getting ready to go back to school. Like, not teenagers. We got teenagers going back to school. We got college students. I was just in college a few years ago, going back to school. But I hope everybody is like aspiring to be their higher self.
Of course. Not trying to be basically another sheep going with the flock, just trying to actively elevate themselves and grow and prosper. Because we have so many people, we're having a lot of people elevate themselves and become more aware of their surroundings and basically be like, why would I want this when everyone's miserable, complaining, and it's just like terrible when I can go a different route.
Absolutely. I'm coming to school with the thinking cap. I told you all I'm bringing is my looks in the book. Looks in the book. Looks in the book.
Looks in
I ain't got
book.
no charger, no nothing. I'm coming. I'm gonna ask y'all for y'all charger and shit. I'm gonna make girlfriends, boyfriends, and I don't even go none of those ways. I only just go one way. But girl, I'm just gonna be making all the friends. Okay.
I know that's right. Where Tola
Nick,
at?
what you gonna bring? Oh yeah, where is he?
That's a really good question. My internet just cut out, so I'm on my hotspot now. Don't know how long that's gonna last before that drops too. But we got a big storm on by my house, so we'll see how
Yeah,
long.
we're not
sorry.
far from you, so we're storming a little bit too, but
Yeah, it's
not
bad
ideal
by
for
me.
them.
I can hear it on my window.
Oh, we're sorry to hear that, boo.
Nah, we good. I don't know where Tola Don is, but don't see him here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He tapped out as soon as you did.
Yeah.
Dang.
I thought it was like a unison tap out.
Yeah, like a glitch or something in the system.
Yeah.
It
But
probably might have been
Nina,
mine.
what would you bring to freaking school?
What would I bring to school? We're doing the
Yeah.
5 things.
Yeah.
I would bring, if we're talking about school, I'm gonna bring my laptop.
College, whatever, hun.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my laptop. That's number one. I gotta have that with me. I'm gonna bring a charger, whether it be a portable one or a regular one. I'm bringing a charger. Let's see what else I usually keep in my bag. What do I bring to school? I usually just I bring myself. You gotta bring that.
All the
be
stuff I
present.
said was all like I literally was like, I gotta have my hair done. I gotta have an outfit. I gotta have my hygiene on point. I said I need a book, and I think I said one more other thing. I said I ain't bringing no charger or nothing because I'm gonna come borrow it from somebody.
Right, like maybe a
I'm straight.
notebook.
My makeup, maybe my lip
That's
gloss.
for
And last, I'm just thinking of stuff I gotta pack in my Japan bag. Probably a pencil. Need something to write with.
A
So
pen or a pencil.
None of us said school supplies. Ain't that
none
crazy?
of us said school
I
supplies.
did. I said a book, y'all.
Oh yeah,
A
that's
book.
right.
She said a book.
I ain't even
You
have a
got one
pen.
pencil.
shoot,
Look, I ain't
right.
even have a pen because I was gonna borrow that too.
Mm.
I'm making friends. I came to school to make friends. School is only about connections.
Oh,
For
there's
real.
Multiple thinking.
what I would bring. I don't know. I would have the mindset of going in, trying to get my freaking degree and get the fuck out. So I would basically bring a notepad, a freaking laptop, a freaking recorder, because I know I'm possibly gonna fall asleep during that freaking lecture. So I'm just gonna record that and just call it a freaking day. And then it'd be cold in the classroom, so definitely I would.
Y'all thought I was crazy.
No, it ain't cold. Listen, I ain't friend on the cold. I'm with her. I might be sitting with you, girl, talking about let me get a corner.
So I'm gonna bring a
So
blanket.
change my answer to a
Look,
blanket.
I had one thing missing. I'm gonna add a blanket too, babe.
Heated
For
blanket.
real.
You're gonna bring a heated blanket up in there.
Yup.
And
Yup.
A blanket or
Yes, sir.
I gotta
a
have
long one.
either a snack or some water.
And specifically for me, probably a trench
Because I'm
because
gonna
I
be
love
looking
trench
at
coats.
Kayla with a snack, and I'm gonna be like, "Can I get some too?"
Right. A snack is one thing you gotta bring. You gotta bring
I
some
need
little
a
snack.
I need a
I'm a comfort
munchie.
lady. Like
That's a guarantee that every lunch break, 15-minute break, I'm at a snack machine somewhere.
Well, I don't
Yes.
be at the snack machine because I am the snack machine. I got this big old bag, and I always.
Oh,
got
that's
stuff
you.
in it.
Forget
Exactly.
my
Right.
snack.
You out here, you in class.
I gotta bring my change so I can pay her for the snack. That's what I'm gonna do.
See, there you go.
Look, I'm the snack machine girl. Look, I'm sad. I need to be with her. I need to hang with her so I can remember to bring
I
my
got
snacks.
my
Hey,
got
call
this
me and tell me to bring my
$20.
snacks,
I'm gonna pay
babe.
them for the snacks.
I got this big
Where
old
we
bag, and it can fit a blanket in there. We just took it to the drive-in. It can fit a blanket. It can fit hella food. It got charger, all that. Like that's my everyday bag. I call it my work bag because it got
Yes.
whatever I need in there for the day.
What you say? That shit like a Barney bag.
It is. I saw on
Should
my
just keep
mama.
popping out.
Literally,
For real.
it's like I got kids. I always got a snack and a blanket.
A snack and a blanket.
Yep, that's all you need.
Period.
But with the topic of going back to school, most people are trying to figure out if they should go to college or whether they shouldn't, because mostly like you have to pay a lot of money, especially with tuition, freaking books, food, freaking rent. Like, that's a lot of money that you paying to get this freaking degree that most likely, if you don't know what you're doing, is not going to actively serve you in the best way. So it's just like, should people go to college, or should they just learn on YouTube or whatever material that they can, which would cost them a lot less money?
I think that personally, it depends on what you like. We always gonna need our doctors and our lawyers to be in school. Like, that's active learning, you know.
Yes, yes.
But for like graphic design or like fashion or
That's shamming.
stuff that you can learn over the computer, that's not required for hands-on, learn that shit over the computer.
Yeah, because those degrees are really shams for the government to take y'all money that you can be investing into actually being a designer or a business. So like, to me, yeah, I agree with you. If it's like maybe an engineer or something like that, yeah, go to school, whatever. A doctor, a lawyer, go to school. But if you're like any type of artist or a type of business person, I wouldn't even necessarily tell business people to go to school or whatever.
No, because all they teach you is about other people's business. Like, I remember when I was in a business class and they teaching me about Walmart. How the hell is Walmart gonna help me figure out styling or fashion? That's what.
How the fuck is Walmart gonna help me start a mom and pop? Yeah. Because what you would be starting is a mom and pop business in the beginning. So how's Walmart, an actual big business like that, going to help me start a mom and pop business?
And I think people who actively go to school for these things need to actively like think like, what am I actively going to be learning? Am I going to be learning how to start my own business, or am I going to be learning about other businesses and helping them with their business? Because I think that's mostly, because I talked to somebody who went to school for business business management, and she was basically saying she was just learning the basics, like the fundamentals of how a business is run and the different ways they go about it and the different technicalities of all the things. And it's just like, well, that's interesting, but how is that going to help you run your business?
Literally,
like, it doesn't.
The best way to run a business is to literally just get out there, hand and foot, and run a business.
And start running it and learn by trial and error.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to do that regardless. Trial and error not stopping nothing.
All you're doing is slowing down the pace. I'm sorry, Nina.
That being said, though, like, I love school. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love college. Like, some of the experiences that you have from just jumping into the work life, you don't have that leeway to learn and experiment, because let's say you just came out of high school. They're expecting you to get a job right out of high school if you're not going to school. You know, I feel like, granted, if you don't have someone paying for your tuition or you don't got a scholarship or something, I would not recommend trying to spend $50,000 on a tuition that you know that you're going to graduate from college and you're going to get a salary of $30,000 a year. I would not recommend you going to school. But I do have to say that for someone that is still trying to navigate their future, or even trying to figure out what they want to do in life, I don't think you're going to figure that out from sitting on your mom's couch saying, I'm taking a gap year. Like, go to school and take a year. Maybe if you don't maybe you take 1 year of college. In that 1 year, you can learn so much about just whether that be a trade school or like a fashion school. I think education is still needed, whether that be in school, out of school. I think the real thing is, don't stop learning. Okay.
Definitely.
Like, it's one thing to say I don't want to go to school, but it's another thing for you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take a year to just figure out myself. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna be sitting around at home trying to like, oh, I gotta find me a quick job, and you're gonna end up working at McDonald's for the next 5 years, and then you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this with my life, but you know that if I don't go to my job, I'm not gonna be able to pay the bills. I'm not gonna be able to pay rent. I can't get food on the table.
You get stuck in the system.
You get stuck in the system, right? Exactly. So I think sometimes to get out of the system, you need to learn the system, maybe educate yourself, whether that be online, at home, school, whatever that be is. I think the goal really is like, figure out a plan before you just say, you know what, school isn't for me. Because everybody, because everybody's just like, nah, like, it's too expensive. But just figure out a plan before you make that your plan, you know? Like just don't not go to school and then be like, well, what else am I gonna do? You know, for me,
I agree with
I don't
you. I
think I
think that
Yeah.
mostly that people need to I think that they have the availability of going to school to use the trial and error of growing up. Because I see school as a trial and error of growing up because you have the ability to go into college, live in your dorm, pay a little bit of rent, learn how to live on your own or whatever. But oftentimes, more success story, you see less success stories than actual stories of actual growth. So with that being said, I hear your point of view. However, some of those people really do need to get out there and work at McDonald's and realize that McDonald's is not good enough for them.
that is
Because
true.
if
That
they
is
never
true.
work at
You might need a
McDonald's
wake
and
up
they go to
call.
college,
That's another thing. You
they'll
might
be
need a wake up
dropouts. They'll be most of them will end up being dropouts if they took the college route. Also, just even going to school for that 1 year and you not even going with a theory of knowing that you're just going with general studies. You might pick a major that you don't even participate. You'll never participate with. How many people are out there with degrees, graduated, and still work at Walmart?
Yeah.
I work
Yeah,
beside them
that
all
is
the
fair.
time. Okay, especially
Yep.
even at the restaurant. Sometimes I'm their manager, and I went to the army. So I would even also throw out the idea of just because back to school, how about let's just join the army? Let's join the military too, because guess what? That'll give you money for college, a
Mhm.
solid foundation that you can grow off. And you
Dang
can
it.
also have the benefits of being able to go for the while you figure it out, you'll have the foundation of being able to go for it, and you was got to do it all for free.
Yeah.
Yep. That is
I
true.
think my beef not with school. It's just with wasting time or wasting money, and people
Me
usually
too.
do a
Yeah.
lot of that in regards to school. And honestly, I'm so glad you bring it up, Combat, about like um
The army.
because I was just joking with my sister, and I'm like, bro, like I'm about to be 26, and I'm still figuring it out. Like I could have went and gave 4 years of my life to the army and came back with a little something, and they were just jokingly saying like, yeah, I know that's right, because a lot of people be like, nah, I ain't giving them 4 years of my time, but it's like you waste 4 years anyways.
You wasted 4 years already, most of y'all. So that's what I always say. Listen, I joined the army, be honest, y'all, when I was already 22. I joined at 22. I didn't even do the whole 4 years.
Oops, she's cutting out.
He's
Look
cutting
at
out.
myself. Years later, service connected, 100% service connected, a U.S. Army veteran. I have service medal campaign. I have a Iraqi war on terrorism campaign. I have all these medals and shit that I can stack when I go to places. When y'all apply with your degree, they still put my application on top.
Mm.
They put my shit on top because I fought for this country and they know I go all out for them. Whereas though somebody who might have just took time to figure it out, I was willing to stand up for something, not figuring it out.
Now, Combat Pretty, I think sometimes you might be a special case though. I know a few people that would be like, if I go to the military, they ain't gonna make it. Okay,
Some of
like
them probably ain't
you
gonna
just
make it
think
because they weak souls.
Yeah. And that's the
you know
thing.
they
You
ain't
have
gonna
to
But they
make
ain't
it.
gonna make it in
learn
life
yourself.
in general because they weak.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That is
But
fair.
you have to learn yourself in order to know where you're going to basically be good at. Like some people are good at college because they're good at studying and good at test taking. Other people
Like,
are more physical.
agreed.
They have
Yep.
to go to physical what's it called? Discipline. That's military. Or some people are just good at figuring it out on their own pace. Where they just take a gap year and they be like, okay, I'm gonna freaking study on my own, go on YouTube, learn all this stuff, and just trial and error it and call it a day.
Shit,
And
I'm
then
still
other
doing that
people just
now. And I went to college too. Like I've done all of those things, like literally from
Mhm.
being, but I started with the military. So that way I had foundation. The military pays for whenever I want to go off on a college extravaganza. And I mean, I went on several. I went to fashion school, music school.
Mhm.
Shit, I went to school for criminal justice. Like I went to a lot of schools, but I don't gotta pay for it. And neither did my parents.
I
And
And
I
all
knew
I
think
did was
that's
I
spend
knew I
4
didn't
years.
want to. I knew I
You
didn't
could
want to
do
go to
that
the
just from
military.
doing
I
reserves.
I knew I didn't want to go to the military, but I like school. Like school for me, like I'm pro school, but like I'm also like I get it if you don't want to go to school, it's not for everybody. But
I'm
my
pro
thing,
school too,
like
if it's
school has
for
taught
you.
me so
yeah.
much. And granted, like I got lucky. Like I'm a straight A student. Like my tuition's mainly paid for. Like I get a chance to do all this stuff. But I've always been a school nerd. Like school has been a big thing for me. You won't
Mhm.
catch me out there fighting for the country because you also gonna see me me dead.
No. And you will fight for your country. Your voice, when you
I'll
graduate with your
fight for the country
degrees,
in different
is
ways,
fighting for
but
the country. Right.
but you won't
You
see
don't
me in
have
the
to
military.
physically
That's
fight to fight for the country.
right. Like I'm fighting for the country, but you won't see me in the military.
Right.
that-
Look at the presidents. Most of them never even been in the military, but yet they up here standing for our country.
Exactly.
They shouldn't, but okay.
Right. But what I'm saying is, regardless of what path you take, just keep educating yourself. You know, like it doesn't matter what path you take, but I think the worst path you could take in life is just not taking a path at all.
Yep.
Which is living in fear.
Yep.
Don't live in fear. Don't be a
There you
coward.
go.
Don't be scared to actually take the step to do something. Join the army. Learn how to shoot the J. Learn how to rap. Go to college. Join a trade school. Get a CDL. We don't care. Just don't do something. Don't be standing on the corner selling crack because we don't want to see that.
Exactly.
There you go. That's straight facts. Straight facts. Straight facts.
Straight facts. We got 10 minutes.
So Nina, what to get ready to go back to school?
What'd you say?
What are you doing ready to go back to school? Or did you had some classes, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still in class as we speak. I have 4 days left of my class, but I have a week left of my internship.
I was just about to say,
right
do you
now,
want to share some of your success stories with our fan base since we got 10 minutes and of all the great things you're doing with your great college education?
Yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't say these are success stories. This is just kind of like a big crunch time for me right now, just because.
Don't be discrediting your success story.
I'm excited.
Look, your army girlfriend will not stand for that, honey. She will march for more, okay? Right. You will not be discrediting your degrees.
I'm very excited about school. I actually will be applying for my graduate program probably this semester because luckily my school will be paying for me to go to graduate school. So I'll have my master's degree at the end of next year. But right now I'm just transitioning as I'm getting ready for Japan. I got to declare my thesis on what I want to.
Japan? You're going to Japan? I don't know the fans
Japan.
What you mean Japan? How you going to Japan?
I'm excited. I'm a comm major.
Tell them how you going to Japan.
I'm a comm major. I'm a Japanese minor. A big thing I'm studying in school is Japanese culture, just typical communications, journalism, magazines. Right now I'm trying to figure out what my end of the year thesis will be, and I think I'm going to study it on Japanese fashion. And I think I'm going to do a portfolio of that when I'm actually in Japan. So when I come back to America, I got to present it to the honors college, and they're going to be like, oh, we like this. And then that's how they're going to continue to fund me to continue to go to school. So that's fantastic. But I think it's just been really stressful time just because I got to study. I got placement exams coming up. I'm still in school as we speak. And I still want to just make time, spend time with y'all, friends, family, all with exactly a month because I leave September 4th. So,
I mean, we have the internet, so we're still going to be in touch with you. So you don't have to really stress. We want you to get packed and remember all your shit.
Yes. I am very excited. I love school so far. I'm very nervous to go to Japan. New place, new country, never been out of the country, don't know anybody. So it's going to be very interesting how I'm going to navigate that. But it's
being
been
out the country is an amazing feeling. I literally have been in Iraq. I've been in Kuwait.
Yes,
I've been in
you
Germany.
have been all over.
I've been to Portugal. I've been to Alaska. During my military experience, I got to travel while I was figuring it out, you guys. And yeah, I would tell anybody if they can go abroad and do anything, whether it's being in the military or studying abroad. Just like I said, don't live your life in fear. Go for that shit because guess what? Life is very short. People are dying of heart attacks at 6. Okay, so
yes.
Just don't take no weed like Brittany Griner. Just don't take no weed where you go.
Oh, yeah, exactly, because they don't play that over there. Okay,
or nowhere. They don't play that nowhere but America. They don't play that nowhere but here in America.
Yeah. Mocha, Kaylee, y'all want to share your journeys so far, your path of life?
So I chose the path of no college. So I can't really speak on the college experience other than I still decided to educate myself in a way, just freely.
I know that's right. I've been to school. This is my 3rd go around. So the first time I went, it was for EMT, which is like the medical techs that drive the EMS truck or whatever. I did that for a little bit. I don't know. I just enjoyed learning about the body, so I went for it. Got my certificate in that, and then I decided to do like some fashion schooling because I enjoy fashion or whatnot. But then the school shut down, and honestly, I didn't want to restart because none of my credits would transfer. And so now I'm going back. But it's paid for this time.
Hey,
I
I
went
love
to
that.
fashion school twice too, and I really, girl,
It's
I
a-
did not. I was so pissed when I was in
Y'all gonna have to
fashion.
send me those links because that's where I'm ending, and they kind of want me to intern at a fashion place. So Kayla in Detroit, Combat Pretty, y'all wanna send me some
Yeah.
links of fashion schools I might be able to
Heck
intern at or
yeah, you know I'm
shadow for a
here in
bit.
Atlanta. We'll
Well, I
definitely
don't
send you
got a
some links.
school, but my friends work at my friends got their own like fashion their brand or whatever. It's called Deviant, and they be needing internships all the time. But it's at the
Send me
Boys
the
and
link.
Girls Club, so maybe you can intern for them. And I got you because I'll be there for a little bit.
Oh,
Hey,
dope.
send me the link because I need that's the biggest thing that they told me about. They're just like, you need to go to like a fashion school or because our school, oh, like my school, I'm not about to throw my school out there. I just realized my school does not my school does not have a fashion program, but they have like an arts design program, which is
Oh
kind
yeah.
of where I'm at right now. But I told them like with me being a comm major, they're just like, yeah, if you can shadow a few people under there, we can add that, we can put that under your resume. It would be good for the
Oh.
degree. So
I
I've been
got
looking
you for the fashion
around.
internships, and it's another college here, like where we stay, Nina.
Oh
That
yeah,
offers like all kinds of like workshops and stuff. Like Carhartt runs a lot of them, and it's just a bunch. Like some of our kids from the Boys and Girls Club did a collab with like GM and this college to like just show the kids what color theory and like materials and how that can be used in like GM with like cars and all of that stuff. So
yeah.
That's
Some
dope.
yeah, it's pretty lit.
So wait, I wanted to talk to Mocha about the fact that she didn't choose the college route and she chose the work route, and how did she like by choosing the work route or whatever? How has the difference been? Because um, how long have you been at your job, and has the job you chose been consistent? We can't hear
oh,
you,
we
baby.
can't hear you.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Don't come back in.
Yeah, I think that's what she said.
But yeah,
Because you know what, we're playing up college right now, and then we also got those kids that's not going back to school, whatever. So we need to talk about getting a serious job and actually focusing on just that. You know what I
it's
mean?
tough
Too.
honestly because I think I've been out of school since I was like 21 and I'm about to be 26, so that's 5 years. And I always said like I wouldn't go back, like, and then now I'm going back for coding and app development. And I think
Hey,
it's
computer science
That's
game.
dope.
I can
and
help you with that if you need some links for that. Trust me, I've taken my comp class. I'm done with computer
just
science.
come on over, and it's free. And I found out about it working at the Boys and Girls Club, like at a job fair.
Oh
Hey.
shit, I need to be finding out about something like that, girl.
And it's through MSU. It's a 9-month program, 8 to 12, Monday through Friday, and like you get a full certificate and everything at the end. And it's free. So I'm
That
like,
is
I'm
awesome.
That's
learning
dope.
nothing new. Like if I can better myself and then
Is
like be
Mocha back?
financially stable, I'm all for it. Like so
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
about to.
dope as hell.
Yeah, my boyfriend's doing it with me because I like send links out to everybody because I'm like, y'all, it's free if y'all want to learn. And them niggas make like 6 figures a year. So
Heck yeah,
I'm
because once you
Hey,
learn coding and stuff, you talking about
hey,
stocks, bonds, all that type stuff.
yeah. So I'm
that
just trying
is so cool.
Coding is the
to
future.
I can be financially set, and then that way, like that can pay for like my artsy stuff that I like to do.
Period.
Yes. Honestly, that is it. Oh,
That's the thing that I was talking about earlier when we was on the chat earlier, and I was saying about passive income. You gotta find ways to make passive income
Yes,
so you can
like
grow
I
your
need to
real
be able to
things.
make money in my sleep. The idea of having to work all day is insane to me. Like, when am I supposed to enjoy life if I'm working all day?
That's said that we as Americans and human beings have not discovered the way of passive income to a full standard of we making money while we sleep right now, literally because it's so many Americans, we're literally just living to work
Literally,
and
yes.
dying through
literally.
work.
Because like my boyfriend, he got a new job, and quite frankly, like it pays amazing, but he worked 12-hour shifts, and so it's just like when I took my pay cut going to where I'm at now, he was just like he'll cover everything that I can't cover because his job pays more than mine do, but he works 12-hour days.
Oh,
He does nothing but sleep.
yeah, he do. Damn it, and he a blessing too. Cause
Yeah.
that took strength for him to do that for you. That's the king. What
Mhm.
was you gonna say, Mocha?
The question was what was different for my choice in life, and I think I took the initiative of learning different things. So on my downtime, I took a gap year for 2 years because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I kept changing my mind. I wanted to do graphic design. I wanted to do dance. I wanted to be a pastry arts. I want to do a lot of things. So I was just like, I want to see how I can get paid to go to school and do culinary arts, graphic design. Like, it was just so much I wanted to learn. I got distracted about learning about freaking science, um, anatomy. I just, on my downtime, every day when I wake up, I got on my computer and learned. I tried to look for so much information. And I constantly learned new things. I constantly kept my mind stimulated about information and facts. And I just kept trying to do things. I kept making things physical. So I constantly try to bake something. I would look for jobs that would actively give me the experience and benefits for if I decided to leave, I would have some kind of form of money or income coming in as well as just me quitting and being unemployed for a year. So it was just like I wanted to figure out how you own your own business, what does it take, what permit certificates, all that information that it took. So I was just kept learning in my gap year.
I
So
like that.
yeah,
Okay.
I just kept my mind stimulated, and it was like I learned more about myself as well as just staying at school. I mean,
Okay.
just staying
And
home.
how old are you?
I am actually 21, so
Okay, so you
Whoop,
still got
whoop.
time to a lot of time to figure it out, and you've
yeah.
actually took the time to use it wisely. And how long have you been at your job?
I've been at my job for less than a year, but I was at a previous job working with an entrepreneur for about 5 years. So during my high school year, I was working with her, and then I went to work at Publix. So yeah,
Okay.
Yay, that's good stuff.
I go
So
to
Well,
yeah,
work
that's
first.
so look, ladies, we gave you four different scenarios of how you can actually, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, our tie-dye fans and yes, and we gave you four different ways of how you can become successful in the college time of year of when it's time to go back to school and figure it out. Um, you see Nina over here, she just said that basically she took the college route, being strict, going knowing what she wanted and going for it. Kay, she took the more wondrous route of going to college, but and then just basically giving the time to wiggle room to figure it out and narrowing it down to a scenario. Mocha, she actually took the time to. I mean, Mocha actually took the time right over here to take the work route and actually use the YouTube to study and learn and develop herself. I took the military route. Is no good. Is no right way. Is all the only way is actually just moving forward.
Yeah.
Hmm. And
well, yeah.
as long as you have the mindset to learn, that's all that.
Hey,
And do head,
well, let me
heart,
close this
hands.
out, y'all. Any final remarks? But I think about time to wrap up.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
All right, y'all. Well, let's again. We'll I know
Here
Big
to
Toladon
subscribe.
is not
If you made
here.
it this far, we love you.
Yes, yes.
Tune in.
I know
And
Big
thanks,
Toladon
ladies, for
isn't
having a
here.
nice ladies' night.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes,
And
we
Nice
shout
to
out
meet.
to Big Toladon for pulling up on us, you know.
yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Big Toladon. I know he's not here right now, but we'll get him in maybe a different time. We'll figure out how that's gonna go in the future. But thank you for
Right.
tuning
Maybe
in
he'll
with
get an
us.
all guys panel.
Yeah.
Honestly, that could be something for the men.
And we
Um,
need to tell him that it's gonna be an all girl panel, so he bring the girl music for them. So that way they
What
be
we should have had
confused
him
too.
done was shadow himself and shadow his Instagram. But you can follow him at Toladon on
yep.
Instagram.
Yep, featuring Big Toladon. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna big thank you for being on the show, Big Toladon. If you're seeing this, we're sorry the connection stuff happened, but I hope you really enjoyed your time on the show, and I'm glad we got a chance to interview you. You guys wanna tell them where y'all can find them right at the tell them where they can find you guys, and then we'll end our show. Oh, Combat Pretty, we can't hear you.
Dang, she was ready too.
Yeah, she was ready to
post it. Well, in
Y'all-
the meantime, between time, I'm Kayla. Y'all can follow me at Kayla Mall on Instagram, and all of our tags are just scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. But you already know me. I'm Mocha Badu. You can follow me on Instagram at Mocha Badu. So yeah, it's already down here, or it was down here. But
sorry, I'm gonna put it back up. There we go. Perfect. And then while we wait for Combat Pretty to come, oh, there she goes.
Yo, I don't know what had happened. As soon as I went to go open my mouth, all hype and shit, that shit just cut out on me. Okay, I know. All right, Kadesh, y'all know where to follow me at everywhere. YouTube, especially right here. You can just go ahead and type in the search button, Combat Pretty, and I'm here. And I'm here every day, twice a day or whatever, just giving you topics and tips and stuff to how to live your life and just experiencing my crazy Combat Pretty life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there we go. And being your semi sort of host, I know it's been kind of crazy, my communication problems. I'm Nina. You can follow me at Nixie_Gabriella. And this has been Die Tie Radio, y'all. We'll see y'all next go round.
Next go round.
Yeah, bye.
All right.